'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. I told Santa what I wanted to do, but the only thing Santa gave me was the flu. You guys, I got the flu. Oh my God, I thought I had COVID. Thank God I didn't have COVID, but I have the flu, which I've never in my life had the flu before. So I got 103 fever, but I'm cold. So my teeth are chattering, but my body's hot. It's so weird. Anywho, we are back again. I'm going to push my way through this video. We are back again for another story time from my bedroom, Christmas edition. This right here is a Christmas story. I told you this week was going to be family week. So the person we're going to be talking about this week is my personal family, my intermediate family. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notification. Give the video a thumbs up. Comment and everything if you want to down in the comment section, and I would definitely engage with you. So here we are. I don't know what year this was, you guys. I just don't. I think my kids, my oldest daughter was probably like 13, 14 years old at the most. And so we were like, I was seriously on the struggle train for years. And I have 4 children. You know, when Christmas time comes around, Christmas is a struggle, and the beginning of the school year for school clothes is a struggle. So this year I had came up, honey, like Weezy Jefferson. I was doing a little bit better financially, so I was able to really get my kids some great Christmas stuff. So I had my kids, I asked them what do they want. They were kind of hesitant to write a note down or write what they wanted, because normally I would say the same thing and wasn't able to financially get them what they want. But this year was something different. So my daughters had put down that they wanted baby fat coats. Remember, hey, shout out to Kamora Lee Simmons. They wanted baby fat coats, and my son wanted a Sean John jacket, and they wanted some baby fat boots to match and all this different stuff. Y'all, I was able to get it. I was able to get everything they wanted and then some. So we was popping, honey, for this particular Christmas. And I told them we're going to wear all your Christmas stuff to church, honey, because we were going to stun on them in the house of the Lord. We was going to shut the church down. The music was going to stop playing when we came in. The ushers, move out the way. We don't need your help today. We stunting on Jesus this particular Sunday. So I got them everything that they wanted. I was super excited. The living room was just full of gifts, and I had a Christmas tree. We was booming. We was good. And so, I don't know. Maybe it was like, I want to say it was the day before Christmas. It was Christmas Eve. Now, where we lived at, y'all, I need to tell you this. Where we lived, it was just me and another family that we lived next door to, and we were cool. Nobody came over. Nobody messed with us on that street. We lived by a bunch of college kids or what have you. They didn't break in nobody's houses. Nobody had no issue with anybody. We didn't have any car vandalisms or anything like that. So we were notorious for leaving the door unlocked. We were notorious. Now, when you came in our front door, you had to go up a set of steps, probably about 10 steps, turn this way, and then go up like 4 little steps, and then you were in the kitchen. And then past the kitchen was a long hallway, and it was the bathroom, my daughter's room, my son's room, and then my room was all the way at the end. But where my room was, it faced the outside of the building, so I could see the front street. Where my kids, the position of my kids' bedroom was by the fire escape. And so we were notorious for leaving the door unlocked. So this particular night, I was asleep, and I promise you, I heard something say, get up and check the door. And so I just got up out of my sleep, and I walked down the hallway, didn't hear anything. I go look down the steps. Now, mind you, was there a light down there? Oh, yeah, there was a light at the top of the step. And so I looked, and I was like, oh, the door's unlocked. So I go down there, and I lock the door. And so I come back up, and I go to walk down the hallway. Now, normally when I get up, I check on all the kids. You know, I'll peek in there. So I peeked in there, and saw my daughter and them in their room. And then I go to my son's room to peek in there and see if he's okay. And so I peek in there. And when I peek in his room, I see this little light come across his shade. The shades were pulled down, but it was a light that went past. And I'm like, what is that? So I tap him. I said, G, get up. And so I didn't think to go get my husband, whatever. So I said, G, get up. So I look, I peek out of, I wasn't just going to put my whole face out there. Ain't no telling what was out there. So I kind of pulled the shade back and I look, and I just seen blackness. It's like, okay. And so I was like, well, it's nothing. He was like, what's wrong? I was like, it's nothing. And then I saw the little light again. And I'm like, wait a minute, is somebody on the freaking fire escape? So I'm looking, I peek back out, I see darkness, but you know how your eyes has to adjust to the darkness? My eyes begin to adjust to the darkness, and I'm like, oh, that's a silhouette of a person. Y'all, it was a person with a black hoodie on that was on my fire escape. And I'm like, the first thing I'm thinking, this fool is trying to steal our Christmas gifts. And then he was over by, like, the fire escape went from my daughter's, like, they could come out the fire escape, and then when you came out of my son's window, it was like the thing where the little ladder went down. So it went across to both of them. And I'm thinking, this person is trying to get inside of my, either trying to steal our Christmas gifts or get in my daughter's in their room. And I don't know if we really locked the windows or not, because we were just careless like that. It just is what it is when you live in a safe neighborhood. Sometimes you just don't lock stuff up. You know what I mean? So I'm looking, I'm like, what are you doing? And then he starts shuffling and moving. So I'm trying to get the window open. The window had, the locks were like this. You go like this, and then the other one goes like this. And when they both are in the same position simultaneously, you can open up the window. Guys, I could not get the window open because I'm ready to kick this man's butt. I'm taking it this way, and then the other one I'm going that way, and then I'm going this way and that way. So I'm not having the locks line up in the same position at the same time, so I can't get the window open. So I'm screaming at him, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna get you. You got the wrong place today. You got the wrong place. And he's like, what? I'm sorry. And I'm like, what the frick? You better get off of here. You're not breaking in here. I'm gonna grab your foot and push you. You guys, I can't even really laugh because my head hurt. So I'm like, I'm going to push you off this fire escape. So my son's pulling the window up, and I'm trying to jiggle the lock. I can't get the lock right. So by this time, this boy goes down the freaking fire escape and gets away. And I'm like, I'm not about to chase him because I don't know what you had. And so I go in my daughter's room like, are you okay? And they were like, what? And I'm like, somebody was just on the fire escape. So my youngest daughter was like, oh my God. I was like, did anybody tap on your windows? Did anybody do anything? Did you hear anything? They was like, so my daughter was like, my oldest daughter was like, I didn't hear anything. And so my niece was there too. And she was like, I didn't hear anything either. And I'm like, okay then. I was like, well, everything's fine. I don't know if I called the police. I don't think that I did. I said, he think he's slick, going to try to come in here and take our Christmas gifts, and I don't work hard for these baby fat coats and these Sean John jackets. I wish somebody would. I kill you dead. Baby, it's something about when you done spent your hard-earned money and somebody think they're going to walk in your house and violate you. Honey, no, ain't about to go down. I'm so worried about the baby fat coats. I ain't pay no attention if my daughters are there. It's okay. All I know is, not today, sir. We got plans to stun on them at church, baby. We got plans to shut the church down, and I wish you would come in here and try to steal our stuff. You should have came and stole our stuff when we was getting adopted as a family from the St. Vincent de Paul. You know, I steal it then, but not with my heart. You ain't stealing our stuff. So by this time, my husband gets up and he's like, you want me to go chase it? And I'm like, no, it's okay, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So the whole house is up. We all get settled back down or whatever. And I go through like, look, let's start locking these windows. Obviously, things have changed. Maybe some new people lived in the neighborhood or maybe somebody staking out the neighborhood. So let's go ahead and start locking these windows. So we started locking the windows. And I told them from now on, when you come in that house, you make sure that door is locked, blah, 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 and the whole 9 yards. So we went through and locked up. I said, especially on the fire escape. So here goes my crazy husband. He decides to put a chain on the fire escape so that nobody could come up and pull the fire escape down. But not thinking if there's really a fire, how the heck we gonna get up out of here? But he left the key. I think he taped the key to the windowsill in my son's room. So if a fire ever broke out, we can grab the key, unlock the lock, and get out. That's too much. I can just see us with smoke inhalation by the time all this started out. But my youngest daughter was so scared at that point that she decided to start sleeping with a knife. So she's like super scared. So that's the story. But let me tell you something. I hope you really watch this to the end. My oldest daughter, the one that I showed you in the picture and the other video that I was fighting with when I was pregnant, asked me last week, hey, Mommy, what stories you going to tell on your Storytime thing? I told her, I said, I'm going to tell the one where we almost got robbed before Christmas when the dude was out there on the fire escape. And I told her the other two that I was going to tell. I said, I think the one with the Christmas thing would be appropriate because it's going to be Christmas Eve. She bust out laughing. And I said, what are you laughing for? She said, Mommy, that wasn't no burglar. That was my boyfriend. A 15-year-old secret. Guys, this started, my daughter's 31 now. This raggedy heifer, 15 years she's been hiding this. My youngest daughter, let me move this camera so you can see my face. My youngest daughter slept with a knife under her bed for years, not years, but for a while, because she thought somebody was coming in her room, sleeping with a light on. Come to find out, the reason why he kept saying, I'm sorry, because I found that statement to be really weird. Did you guys catch that when he was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry? That's because my daughter, he was in there boom, boom, booming with her in the room. My youngest daughter knocked out sleep. My niece sitting her little raggedy tail at the computer. He snuck out the window. The little light that went by the shade was his cell phone light. The reason why the front door was unlocked, because my crusty daughter went down there, let him in, was moving so fast, forgot to lock the door. You almost got this boy killed. I promise you, I was going to grab his foot and push him off of my fire escape if I could have got the window open. Thank God I didn't, because the boy, yeah. So this little raggedy, she was always sneaky though. I got a couple of stories about her, honey. Yeah, I got a couple of stories. This ain't the first little incident. This one I knew nothing about at all. 15 years ago, she decided to tell, wasn't nobody breaking in. That's why he was saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You're sorry because you came in our house. Y'all, this is story time from my bedroom. Alternate twist, creamy story on my sneaky daughter and almost getting her little boyfriend killed. Y'all have a great Christmas. I hope you guys eat so much and get everything that you ever wanted. And I hope whatever money you spent is miraculously replaced to you. I will see you guys on Monday next Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with another story time for my bedroom. Have a wonderful holiday. Bye.